Hello, everybody. Hello to all my stampers far and wide, and welcome to another Make It Monday with me, Laura Buechler of Inkyfingers Papercrafting. So excited to be here with you today. It looks like we might actually get some rain here in Nanaimo on Make It Monday, which would be so great. Tell me what the weather's like where you are. Tell me where you're tuning in from. I'd love to chat with you and see who's out there today. Now, we are going to be making an awesome, well, actually, we're going to be making 4 awesome cards. That's why I've got 4 beautiful cards sitting here. And I wanted to remind you, don't go away, because at the end of the video, we give away a card from last week, right? And I've got a special sneak peek for you as well. So I'm going to put those aside, and I'm going to make this large so that everybody can see what I'm doing. We are here learning another cool technique that doesn't require a lot of fancy tools, just stamps and ink and a little bit of fun. We always have fun here on Make It Monday, right? So I promised that I would be teaching you how to make 4 cards in one. And what I've got here is just a sheet of basic white cardstock. It's 8.5 by 11 inches, and I'm going to be covering it with beautiful stamps. So because I'm going to be covering it, I'm going to put some scrap paper underneath here so that I have some extra. Yeah, let's do that. If I want to stamp off the edge of the paper. And we are using the Artistically Inked stamp set. You've seen me use this one a few times recently. I really, really like it. Really like the style, how this kind of looks like it was painted, right? I love that. By the way, did you know that this stamp set and every other stamp set in the annual catalog is going to be on sale on Thursday for 15% off? So if you've had your eye on that stamp set or any other one that you've seen me use or that you've seen elsewhere, I recommend that you hit up my online store, inkyfingers.ca, on Wednesday, and you can get it for 15% off. Nice, right? Okay, so as usual, I've got my 5 colors of ink. I'm setting them out here, and I'll show you what they are. I've got Lemon Lime Twist. I've got Daffodil Delight. I've got Pool Party. I've got Fresh Freesia, and I've got Petal Pink. And I'm going to start with the largest flower stamp today, and I'm going to stamp this in Fresh Freesia. Okay. Literally stamping it wherever I want it to be, all over the place. There's no right or wrong. I do want to make sure that some of my images go off the edges of the page, just because I think that makes it look, oddly enough, more finished and more interesting. Okay, next I'm going to use this flower, and I'm going to do this in Pool Party. You know what? I'm already doubting this great big empty space here. I'm going to put another big purple flower in there. That's the thing about this technique. There's no right or wrong. It's just what looks good to you, right? I mean, it's not that way with most of the things we do in paper crafting. It's all about what you like. Put one there and put another one over here, and that looks done to me for the moment. Okay. Next, now you'll notice I started and I went to the second biggest one, and now I want to do the leaf. That's probably the biggest one I have left, and so that's going to be in Lemon Lime Twist, because that's green. And of course I can put it this way and that way and wherever I want. Turn it upside down, go off the page, random all over the place. Yep, that's all I want. Those are all the leaves I want. Okay, what's next? Next, I've got petal pink, and I'm going to do this little baby flower. Hi, stampers out there. I see that there's a couple of people watching. Throw me a comment and let me know what you're up to today. Did you get any stamping done over the weekend? And if so, what did you make? Okay. I want a few more that are going off the page here. Like that. That's it. That's all I want. This paper is starting to look nice and full. Hey, Kathy, nice to see you. What have you been up to lately? Okay, my final color is Daffodil Delight, and I've got these little dots. I've used these as confetti before, and they also make just a nice little texture bit to fill in some of these spaces, right? And again, I'm turning it all which way. It doesn't need to be a certain way up, just whatever I feel like. Some stampers refer to this as making your own designer series paper. Okay, gonna put some right there. And taking a look at it, taking it all in, I feel like that's done. Okay. Watching your daughter's dog. Aww. Hope it's a good dog. Of course, all dogs are good dogs. Okay, so here is my beautiful white cardstock, all stamped up with the artistically inked stamp set and my beautiful colors that I chose. And now, this is where the magic happens, because now I'm going to grab my trimmer and I'm going to turn this into 4 card fronts. Yes, I am. Okay, so all I'm going to do, and you don't need to worry about writing this down, this is going to be a free download for everybody from my tutorial shop. I'm going to cut this at 4 1/4. No, I'm going to cut it at 4. I had to just double check my brain for a second there. Okay, cut that at 4. Cut that at 4. And then cut at 5 1/4. And 5 1/4. And we're going to do the same thing here. 5 1/4. 4 by 5 1/4. That's the size of your card front. Oh, I want to cut off this side instead of that one. I don't know. It just feels better. I don't know. I'm even going to save these little bits to decorate the inside of the card because they have beautiful stamping on them, right? So let's see. These are 4 inches long. So I'm going to cut this one down to 4 inches as well. And 4 inches. What am I going to do with them? I don't know yet, but it'll be fun. Just look how pretty these are. I mean, beautiful ink, beautiful stamp set. You can't go wrong. Okay, so now I have got my 4 card fronts. Sue is getting to be a senior dog. Aw. And she was fabulous, of course. Of course. Okay, so I have cut these 4 card bases out of the same colors that I used in the ink. I've got Fresh Freesia, I've got Pool Party, I've got Petal Pink, and I've got Lemon Lime Twist. And all I need to do now is pop these card fronts on to my cards, and then they're going to look beautiful. Right? I mean, how easy is that? So this is the 4 card stamping technique. You stamp a great big piece of cardstock, and then you cut it into 4 pieces, and you use it to make 4 cards. Now, there's a couple extra bonuses to doing things this way. First of all, not only did I just make 4 cards in, how long have I been live here? 10 minutes? But these could be portrait cards, or they could be landscape cards. They could be whatever occasion you want them to be. You didn't have to worry about getting the right paper and everything else. You just grab some stamps, or a stamp set that you like and some colors that you like that go together, and you're ready to go. So let me show you how I'm going to finish off one of these cards. There's lots of different ways that you can do this, but because our theme this month is being simple, I'm going to show you a simple way with, once again, the fabulous double oval punch. One of those go-to products in my craft room. Okay, so I have got a fresh freesia scalloped oval and a white, I guess you'd call it a plain oval. And I'm going to grab my fresh freesia ink, and I got the Hello stamp from Artistically Inked, and I'm just going to ink that up and stamp hello. And then I can stick these together. There's my little mat. And once again, there's really no wrong place to put this. I would try to choose a place that's a little bit blank. And I really like how this makes it look like the leaves are sticking out from behind my message. So that's where I'm going to put it. And I'm just going to get some little mini dimensionals to pop that on. Okay, so for those of you out there who've ever said to yourself, oh my goodness, I could never make a card. It looks way too complicated. It doesn't have to be complicated. And you don't have to own thousands of dollars worth of tools and machines and everything else to make a beautiful card. Now, if you want to earn, or if you want to own thousands of dollars in machines and tools, which you probably will after you get started because it's a lot of fun, that's totally fine. But when you're starting, you don't need a lot. Just get some inks, get some stamps, get some blocks, get some cardstock, and start stamping some projects that you like, that look good to you, right? So there's our 4 cards that we made today in 10 minutes. I've shown you how easy it would be to finish that. And to add that finishing touch, I'm going to put on some iridescent pearls. I love to add that bling. Okay, so let's go there, and there, and there. I've heard the rule that it's always good to add an odd number of embellishments. So I try to add 3 or 5. There we go. Doesn't that look pretty? I'm very happy with that. Now I have 3 more cards that I can finish really quickly as well. So, yay! All right, now we're on to the part where I usually get to give away a card. So here's the card that I made last week, another technique that I was showing everyone called the block stamping technique, where yes, you can actually just use your blocks directly into the ink pad and directly on your cardstock to add these cool blocks of color. And look, of course, the double oval again down here. I just can't stay away from that tool. It is so handy. What I always say is, if you'd like a chance to win the card, please go ahead and share the video and leave a comment to let me know that you've shared so that I can put you in the draw to win the card. Now, nobody shared last week's video. I can't believe it. Nobody wants this card. Makes me sad. I still love it. You're still a good card. I still love you. So instead of giving away this card, what I'm going to do for today's little bonus content is show you something that I made yesterday. I was having a creative day yesterday, getting lots of crafting done. And you all heard me talk last week about my tutorial subscription. So this is where you're going to get 2 tutorials in your inbox every month, with all the measurements, all the instructions, full color photos, a product list of what to buy to make it look exactly like the sample, everything you need to get creative. And it comes to your inbox every Friday. So you have the weekend to enjoy all those fun creative projects. Now, as a bonus on that, when people sign up for my tutorial subscription, you're also going to get access to my tutorial library, where all of the videos that I do every week, when I put together the PDF tutorials showing you all the measurements and so on, you're going to get access to all of those. So you'll see the measurements for every project that I do on my videos, as well as 2 different projects coming into your inbox every month. Now, yesterday, one of the things I made was a project that's going to be featured in a tutorial coming up. So I'm going to give you a real quick little sneak peek, because I don't want you all to be like, just copy it. And you can get that absolutely included in your awesome membership. So here is a little sneak peek of my cute little card. I was so pleased with that. Tropical leaf card. I've made it as a thank you card, but it could absolutely be a masculine birthday or anything else like that. And the tropical leaf bundle is, of course, one of our online exclusives, which you can see by going to inkyfingers.ca/online. If you're interested in knowing more about the tutorial subscription, just visit inkyfingers.ca/weekly and you will get all the information. Thank you so much for watching, everyone. Whether you're watching live with me here or on the replay, I really appreciate it. And if you've had fun with me today, I would love it if you clicked that heart button to let Facebook know that we have fun here on Make It Mondays and that other people should watch it too. Those are available on inkyfingers.ca, and you'll also find there more project tutorials, my events calendar, the current catalog, and the sign up for my email newsletter. So have a great week, everyone. Don't forget to put some time aside for yourself to do some crafting and creating. Happy stamping, and see you next time. Bye.